Y'all go check out JD's Experience right now. Go check it out right now. We got a discount code for 50% off right now on the website. Go check it out. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy JD. I'm back in the video. So as you can tell, we're gonna do a cooking video. Got my chicken breasts already washed and I'm finna season them right now. I try to get off as much fat as possible, but at some point I got tired. So I'm just adding all my seasoning. I have some garlic powder, some cayenne, some sazon, some steak seasoning, a little bit of mustard in there, but I didn't show the mustard on camera, and then some hot sauce, and basically, y'all just use whatever is in your cabinet, really, because it's really up to the chef, whoever's cooking. It's about your taste buds. So you use whatever seasonings you want to use, but those are just some of the seasonings I use. I think I'm missing a couple. I can't think of them right now, but I did well season it. This is what it's going to look like, well seasoned and everything. You want to make sure that your chicken is seasoned very well, because if you eating bland chicken, I don't know what's wrong with you. I can't trust you. Like, I can't trust you if you only put salt and pepper on your chicken, or if you just cook it straight out the pack, no washing it. But I'm also making a red velvet cake also, so I'm going to use this box. I was going to do it from scratch, but I was like, you know what? Not doing all that. So I put that in the bowl, and I am cracking my 3 eggs, right? So I'm sitting here, and I thought about it. I said, ooh, I should try to see if I can crack the egg with one hand. Because when I was doing the culinary school, that showed us how to do it. But you know what? Mine wasn't all the way there. It wasn't, but it was getting there. You guys want to make sure y'all checking out the JDX Experience. We have hats right now. We have our beanies. We have our cap hats also. And everything is 50% off. You can go grab these right now. It's a rainy day. I know it's not as cold, but go check it out, jdxexperience.com. So then here we go. We're going to, whisk the eggs together. You don't have to do it in any particular order. This is just the order I'm doing it in. So if you want to do it in this order, you do it in this order. Follow me, But you don't have to. Basically, you're just reading off the instructions on the back, really. But instead, instead of water, I use milk in mine, because it makes the cake a little bit fluffier. That's just the secret that I was told, by my grandma. So, if y'all want some fluffy cake, use some milk in there. You can substitute the eggs for applesauce. I have done it before, but we're just gonna follow the box today. So I'm whisk that all together, make sure it's all combined. And then we're also gonna put a stick of butter to the side also, to put that in the oven, so that we have our oil for the cake. So then I'm gonna check on our chicken. The chicken is in the oven, cooking beautifully. We're gonna flip that over. It's been cooking in the oven for about 15 minutes now. You want to make sure you're checking your chicken, because you don't want it to be dry. Like, that's the worst enemy, to have dry baked chicken. Like, nobody gonna want that, and nothing really is gonna be able to save it. You could do a little sauce, but if it's dry, if the meat is dried, it ain't really no saving it. I mean, you could try to save it, but it ruins the dish, because nobody wants no dry food. So you want to make sure you're flipping all of those over, just to make sure, everything's getting an even cook. The chicken should be starting to get a little bit tender. I did put a little bit of meat tenderizer on there, just so that it falls apart. So now I'm going to go ahead and mix in my butter, because the butter is melted now. And you want to carefully mix that in. I know a lot of people like to do the folding method. I do it sometimes, but I'm just carefully mixing it up, because I did have a little smaller bowl. I probably should have put this in a bigger bowl. And then I didn't want none of the oil, the butter, to, spill out. So I made sure I mixed that well together. I definitely should have held the bowl a little bit. I need to invest in a stand-up mixer, definitely, because that would be a whole lot easier. You got to put a little bit of arm power in there to whisk that cake. You definitely do. So now what we're going to do is we're going to mix that all together. It's well combined. And then we're going to throw it in the pan. You see that drizzle? That's good. That's good consistency and a good texture. So we're going to put that in the butt pan. You want to wipe off the excess right there, and I make sure I spray my pan heavily just to make sure that it will come out. You know, that's the worst fear, to put this in this butt pan and then it doesn't come out. So this is gonna be the sauce I'm gonna use on the chicken. I'm using a little bit of sweet baby rays, some barbecue sauce, some country sweet. I'm not gonna give y'all my full sauce recipe. You know, check that out in the cookbook. The cookbook dropping in June. But this is what it's gonna look like. I didn't mix the sauce together. I should have. But you know, I just drizzled it on and thing. We're gonna see how it comes out, like how it comes all together, because I was very nervous at this point. I really was. I was like, I don't know. I'm like, I definitely should have mixed it together. But it came out good and all in all. And then we're going to go ahead and check on our cake. Our cake is out of the oven and it is done. We're going to set that over to cool. We're going to flip it over, right? Now, this is the trickiness. You want to pop on the pan a little bit just to make sure it comes off, because you don't want no broken cake or you don't want it to not come out. But I did grease it heavily. So then this is what the chicken's going to look. It's going to look like nice and tender. It's been in the oven for about, give or take, 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. And this looks very tender and it's juicy. And that sauce came all together very wellly. So now I'm sitting here and I'm praying for this. I'm praying for this cake to come out. And as I was lifting it up, I said, thank you. Thank you. Because I was very nervous. I was like, I'm not sure if I put enough butter in there and the cooking spray, but it came out good, guys. That's what it's looking like. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to sit that up and I'm going to frost it. That's another angle of the cake. And then now I'm going to frost it. I only had chocolate frosting, which low-key threw me off, but this is how I did it. Don't judge the way I iced it. You know, I got some learning to do. I got a little bit learning to do, but you know what? This looked perfectly good, and I cut a piece of that hoe, and it was real good. It was nice and moist. That's what you're looking for. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to plate that up. We have our white rice. We have our baked barbecue chicken. And then we have mixed vegetables on the side. And then just get into that. Get into that. So now I'm going to take a little taste for you guys because it was too good. Y'all had to taste this. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, your family, guys. And this meal was a 10 out of 10. See you guys in the next one. Peace, Ace Mob.